Today we have 10 player character builds for you to try out. Warforged Clockwork Sorcerer. This is a relatively tanky sorcerer build. This would lend itself well to dungeon crawl campaigns, as it works well as keeping a decent AC, but also able to support the team by using Restore Balance ability from the Clockwork Sorcerer to remove advantage or disadvantage from a D20 test. Then, at level 14, you get Trance of Order, which can be used only once per long rest, but for 1 minute, when you roll any d20 test, you treat a 9 or lower as a 10. Paragon Monk, Way of the Shadows. This is a fast-paced character who is built around movement, so the mobile feat would work well. This character would be good for shutting down either singular targets or damaging different targets without taking many hits from attacks of opportunity, as well as being able to use their Step into the Shadows ability to get away from any immediate dangers. Thrycreen, Fighter Battlemaster. This is a good build for a fighter to deal heavy damage to singular targets, possibly taking down weaker targets really quickly, or causing problems for more healthier targets. To make this build better, you could take the Dual Wielder feat, allowing you to swap out weapons quickly and more damage output. Orc Warlock Hexblade. This is a fun Spellblade character who lends well to both range and being tanky enough to fight in melee. This would be a good build for a dungeon crawl, as you can get more resources to play with, like your Relentless Endurance from Orc. And if you go down for the first time, you'll be able to keep going. Lizard Folk, Barbarian World Tree. This is a fun, fast-moving character without needing a weapon of choice, as your unarmed attack with your bite, as well as gaining a bonus action to attack with your bite, gaining temporary hit points from the damage dealt. This can be performed a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus. However, you wouldn't get the benefits of the scales increase for your AC, but your DM might allow you to use it in combination. This character can work in many different environments and campaign settings, as it can hold its breath for 1 hour and gain an extra 2 skill proficiencies. Kobold Paladin, Oath of Glory. This is a good build for Paladin, as if you are a dragon sorcery kobold, it allows you to pick a cantrip which gives you a good ranged attack, as Paladins tend to only be melee. This is a very versatile build, as Kobold as a species option can be played differently depending on the legacy that you pick. The Oath of Glory is a great for a build, as it is good for keeping you and the party alive, as well as keeping you in the fight for longer. Halfling Bard, College of Creation. This is a very overlooked college for Bard, as you can make small objects, as well as giving more options for your Bardic Inspiration die. This is a good build for more role-playing oriented games, but for a Bard it can do well in combat, as they tend to lack in that area. Haduzi Rogue Swashbuckler. This is a build that lends itself to dealing high damage and then backing off from any threats. If combined with the Athlete feat at level 4 to gain a climbing speed, it will allow you to get better use out of the Haduzi's gliding ability, as it gains you more movement options. The Haduzi's special ability, Haduzi Dodge, gives the glass cannon build of the rogue more survivability, giving damage reduction. Goblin Beastmaster Ranger. The 2024 Beastmaster Ranger is vastly improved than the old 2014. This gives a bit of fresh air for the Ranger in terms of power, with the spells of the Ranger combined with the Goblin's Fury of the Small. The weapon attacks can pack quite a punch, as well as being able to have the Animal Companion to either use for extra damage or to absorb hits for you and help protect you and your team. This is great in dungeon crawls as health pools can be a very limited resource. Goliath Armourer Artificer. This build is unique with the Guardian armor, and almost any giant ancestry is good for a large amount of damage output from the gauntlets, or if you take Stone's Endurance, you would have some more durability. But your spell list would give you a lot of versatility outside of combat, making this a good, well-rounded class and build. I hope this video has inspired you for some character ideas. Make sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment below.